Welcome, everybody. Casting for Two, the podcast with your host, that one random guy that is still here. He's still here, and we can't get rid of him. It's 83 episodes now, and we can't get rid of this guy. Come on. Hi, welcome. Chris here. I have an exciting episode for you guys today. As always, hit me up on Twitter at castingfor2. It's also my Instagram name at castingfor2. And then there's always the email, castingfor2@gmail.com. And as always, if you want to leave me a comment on iTunes or Stitcher, because I am in both those places, you are more than welcome to. I am not going to stop you. If you would like to talk about me, I am fine with that. Okay? I don't have a big ego, but whenever somebody talks to me, I think that's kind of cool. You know what? I'm done wasting time. Let's get into today's guests, okay? I have a great episode for you guys coming at you. I have the band Revolt Revolt, Mr. Chris Bock, sorry, my bad, and Mike Muir. And they are from Boise, the mighty state of Boise, Idaho. Boise's not, or you know what? I'm losing it. Boise's not a state. But they have a new EP coming out called The Wild Unraveling. It's going to be out August 8th, which you guys should go check out because they're great guys. They have great music. Revolt. I'm going to start saying that, so just to get it in your heads. But you know what? I want to get in your head some more. So let's listen to this episode, okay? And Chris, cue the music, please, and thank you.
Hello.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Oh,
not much.
Hanging out in the sunshine.
There we go. That's always horrible. Jeez.
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
I'm talking to Chris and Mike.
Yeah, Chris,
Yep.
Mike.
Okay, my name's Chris too. So if I answer, it's because of that reason.
All right.
All right.
How's it going for you guys?
Pretty good. Just on the road. We got today we're in San Luis Obispo.
Okay.
Yeah, just been enjoying tour.
Yeah. How many places have you toured so far? Because you just started, right?
Yeah, we just started. We hit Pocatello, Las Vegas, Pasadena, and Santa Monica last night. Mm-hmm. And now we're headed north up towards Santa Cruz for tomorrow night.
Okay. And good shows.
Yeah, they've been good.
You've been all right. Yeah.
No bar fights or baby mama drama.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Has there ever been a time where you've been playing and then a bar fight or some sort of fight breaks out?
Once a long time ago. Played in Payette, Idaho, and they had the UFC fight on, and the band, we were supposed to start playing after that. It was a weird booking, and before we could get behind the instruments and whatnot, a guy was disappointed about the loss, so he tipped over a table full of pitchers of beer, and it kind of went nuts, and the whole place cleared out. So that was a long time ago. Gotcha. Nothing recently.
Okay, well that's good. Is it weird knowing that your opening act is a UFC fight?
Yeah, that was totally weird. That was not planned. Yeah, we just showed up and it was going down. We were just like, what the heck's going on? So I guess they were doing fights by day and, rock and roll by night.
Yeah, yeah. That's the story of my life right there. But whenever I talk to musicians, I always like to find out where their musical ability came from. Did you guys have parents that were musical, or was it just somebody gave you a guitar and you were rocking it?
Yeah, actually, my parents are pretty musical. Actually, my parents split, and then my stepfather and my mother were both, they joined a band basically. So it wasn't until later on that I started playing. But yeah, I was raised around that from my teens. So
I had a lot of my family were musical on my father's side and artists and musicians, but I didn't really know them so much. So on my mother's side, though, I was raised more by her, and we listened to a lot of records all the time. So, yeah.
Do you remember the first couple of, whether it was just a riff or something of a real song that you guys first played?
I remember mine was actually just AC/DC. I think
Yeah.
it was Back in Black was like the
Yeah.
first thing that I learned. That or like some kind of Zeppelin riff or something. Something old school.
Yeah, I think it was probably Black Sabbath or something like that, or early on.
Yeah.
For me.
Right on.
Yeah.
Because I played drums, and I probably would say the first thing I remember playing is an AC/DC drum beat, only because they're all the same. So
Yeah.
Right.
So I think every drummer, when they're first starting, they just walk the dog, and you're playing AC/DC, you're on your way.
Yeah. I can relate to that. I almost turned into a drummer. My mom, I couldn't talk her into getting me a drum kit. I wanted to trade in my guitar for a drum kit, and my friend had come over for the summer. He was visiting family, and he left a drum kit at my mom's place, and I was doing that AC/DC and Kiss, with the big headphones on.
Yeah.
And I could block everything else out and just play along. But yeah, I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm sorry, drums never worked out for you.
Yeah.
Maybe one
You've got
day.
a son now.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I got something to work on here.
There you go. No, that's cool. How did Revolt Revolt come together as a band?
I started the band back in 2007, and I had some songs from like some solo recordings, and was writing some new material. And I had a friend that played drums, and he joined me, and we kind of just started playing some shows and working on that. A lot of those songs, and then got a bass player, and that's how from there we just started touring and recorded the first record. Then the second record, came with some member changes and whatnot. And now the lineup we have now is pretty solid. So, yeah.
And you mentioned some of the stuff that you recorded. I listened to the 3 albums, or the first one, Wild Unraveling. That's an EP?
That's the latest one that's due out August 7th of this year.
Okay. So so let's hype that guy up.
Yeah, that record, I don't know. It's a lot of fun to record that record. I really feel like the lineup we have now is, the best Revolt has been as far as, the material and what we're doing.
Okay. How is this one different from the other 2?
I feel like it's a little bit more dynamic in ways, and probably dynamically a little bit more diverse. We were able to take our time. We recorded it in our hometown versus recording in Seattle, out of town. You're limited on your time. We had different players come in, and we kind of were able to do what we wanted to do on this record.
Right on. And as far as I want to go back to the touring portion. When you're touring and you have, the crowd's loving it, what's your one favorite song to play? Let's say you love
What's
them
your
all.
favorite, Mike?
Yeah.
I don't know. Catch the Light is always really good, I think.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun live
It's just
song.
such a great opener.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There's also Never Fade off the new album. That one's fun.
Yeah,
it kind of comes in after Everyday Youth, which we play those two together. But Never Fade is like, it's just, it totally takes off. And sometimes, like when we play in the Boise area, we have Emma Dupé play. She's an opera vocalist, and she performed with us a couple times on that, and that's just like kind of sends it over the top. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got a really good escalation in that song. It's really good.
Right on. As far as I'm always fascinated with touring. Just the idea of jumping. Do you guys have a van, or is it a cool bus or a cool van at least?
You know,
we lucked out.
We lucked out. Yeah, I've toured in vans and shuttle bus modified, and this one I have to say is the best tour that we've had. We have an RV.
Okay, yeah.
It has a kitchen, a bathroom, and we have 8 of us in it, and we're hauling a trailer with all the gears, back in the back. So it's a little bit spoiled. It's a little different than the van that the paint's chipping off and it leaks in big rainstorms and stuff like that. That was the first tour rig.
Now, as a general tour rule, I guess there's no number 2s in the RV.
Well,
only emergencies.
Only emergencies. Okay. We kind of learned that early on. We flushed it out like about 400 miles from home, and so yeah. So from then on, it was like, yeah, let's just keep the number 2 to the stops.
The truck stops.
Truck stops.
There you go. Yeah, that's just always a rule of thumb I've always heard. But are there any cities you're excited to be going to, either for the first time or just you've had good experiences there?
Yeah, I'm excited to go to Santa Cruz tomorrow night. I've never been there, never played there, and there's a couple Idaho friends there, and it's right there at the ocean. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think we're always excited to get into the Northwest, just 'cause that's our stomping ground. So
yeah, Portland, Seattle, all that.
Yeah, we always love there.
What part of the Northwest?
Portland, Seattle.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've been there. We're gonna play Corvallis, Medford, Ashland. All that'll be really cool. Yakima. We're also playing Leavenworth, and there's a place called Der Hinterhof that we're playing for the first time, and that's. I did Wildland Fire up there this last summer, and it's a beautiful, beautiful little town.
What? No Salem?
Not this go around.
No Salem love. I grew up.
I've done it before at the Space. Space is the place. Played there.
Oh, you know what? I think that is. It was a space themed bar.
It was just called the Space.
Oh, okay. I remember there was an actual outer space themed bar that they turned into a pizzeria.
Oh,
this was a couple of years ago. Yeah.
We should try and find that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, maybe
Christo's Pizza. Shout out. That's what it's called now. Nice. Just tell them Chris sent you. They won't know what you're talking about.
Right on. So we were talking about Salem. We played there a couple times, and isn't that something about one flew over the cuckoo's nest was based on the place there?
They tore it down and rebuilt it, but there was an old mental hospital that old Jack Nicholson was in, and it's funny when you watch the movie. There's a scene where they get in a bus and drive around downtown, and it's just so weird because to see what downtown looked like way back then in the 70s, whenever that movie was filmed, and to see it now, it's very cool. But old Nicholson was there.
Well, that's cool.
Portland has its fair share of movies shooting up there a lot of the times.
Yeah.
One of the most obvious ones is Portlandia, which is it's not a show. They rejected me, so I don't like to watch that show.
I just never got into it. I thought if I got too into it, it'd be one more thing to be glued to.
Right. So when you're not touring, besides not watching Portlandia, what do you guys like to do to chill in that RV?
Oh, like when we're like on the road, but we're not playing music, or just when we're at home?
When you're just kind of driving to the next gig.
Oh yeah, we play a little Texas Hold'em.
There you go.
We've been playing cards, getting everybody into that, and we have a guitar along. We play music.
A fair bit of reading now and then.
Yeah, reading and what else was
sleeping
going on?
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Who's the best Texas Hold'em player?
Mike and I, we're right up there. We took everybody's money last night.
Oh, okay. Now, are we
cleaned
talking
everybody out?
We're talking real money or fake money?
Well, we have our meter change that we split up, and we use that for chips now. And we also use cookies for the larger amounts. A cookie like the Oreo type sandwich cookie is worth like 5 chips. So.
Gotcha. So, if it's double stuffed, is it worth 10?
We don't have any of those, but that's a good idea. We'll have to think about that. But yeah, whoever ends up with the most cookies wins. And Mike and I took the cookies last night. So
nice, yeah. Right on. So what I like to do on the podcast is, and when I mean what I like to do on the podcast is, this is the first time I've ever done it. We've chat for almost 15 minutes, so I feel like you guys really know me, and I know you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to create a quick theme song using only noises from your mouth.
All right.
And it can be anything. It can be any duration. It's got to be the Casting for Two official theme song.
Casting for Two is the name of it?
Yes.
All right.
So it's like you want lyrics and melody or whatever.
Whatever you guys got. Whatever you got. You can fart in the mic for all I care.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Casting for two. We're talking to you now in the California sun.
Casting for two. Casting for two.
There we go.
How was that?
There we go. That's the new theme song, people.
Oh boy.
Now, part of me, the benefits of getting a theme song are cool. Did anybody give you any weird looks?
Well, we're sitting out in front of a coffee shop here, and people are going in and out, so that's their welcome. They're going to kick us out of here in no time at all.
No, it's all good. No, thank you. I don't know why. I just had the urge to do that. But
yeah, all right.
But one thing I do on the show, is I like to give you guys the podcast floor. So anything you want to bring up, pitch, plug, this is your time.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, listen to our new album. That would be great.
Yeah.
When is that released?
August 7th.
So August 7th is our release date for that.
20-sided records out of San Francisco. And there's some really awesome bands on that label. Couches, Rubio, Bombs, I think, just put out a new record. So yeah, August 7th is the release date with those guys. And geez, we're on tour now. So catch us on tour if you can.
And
so Northwest.
So everybody go camp out at your nearest Sam Goody and get the record.
Sam Goody? No.
Sam Goody.
Get it at your independent retailer.
Everybody
your
go to Sam
mom and pop
Goody.
shop.
Sam Goody
Your mom
and camp out. No, I.
Do they still make Sam Goodies?
No,
Musiclands?
No, actually, I think it's FYE.
It's what?
It's FYE now.
Oh, okay.
I know those.
I'm
are
out of that
around.
loop.
See, I'm a mall goer, so I know stores.
Okay. What? Yeah, I gotcha.
That's one of my skill sets in life. I know stores.
Right on.
I think it'd be good to thank Mind Drips, who we're touring with
Yeah, definitely. They're a band out of Boise, Idaho, Mind Rips, and their album is out on Missing Beats Records, and they're all like, geez, what, 19? They're young guys.
Oh, geez.
It's their first tour, but
They're just rocking it though. They kick ass.
totally solid, no drama. I mean, for a first tour, geez, they're really doing really good so far.
Yeah, so far. So I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Tour is
we're not
We
even
might have to
halfway
make them
done,
ride
so.
ride in the trailer for too long, but no, they're doing pretty good.
Right on. And for the people at home who like to follow you guys, where can they do that?
Yeah, we're on Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook, all those places. And then we have our website at revoltrevoltmusic.com.
There we go. So Chris, Mike, I've had a lovely time chatting with you. I got a great theme song. I feel like I should let you go and enjoy those coffees, though, if you're ordering coffees.
Yeah, a little iced
We might
tea and
do
some
that.
sunshine.
There you
That
go.
sounds good,
I'll
man.
let
Thanks
you-
for talking to us.
Thank you, and keep up what you're doing, okay?
All right, man.
All right,
thanks a
Chris.
lot.
All right,
Appreciate
have a good
it.
one.
All right, take
too.
care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.